EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. And how about that for some fireworks to start this one?
And the fireworks turned out to be for the kicking team, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, go down there, make a play, knock it free, and end up with the football. And for the team who's supposed to have the ball, now their defense has to run out on the field and see if they can slow things down a bit.
A quick scramble for the helmets, and now we switch sides. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Here's 2nd and 3. Herbert going to change the play here. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The stop there on 3rd, they could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
Eckler will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Chiefs 0.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. Now, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. His throw incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now a 2nd and 10. Herbert now. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. The incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Donald Parham with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. 4th down, so Kansas City sends out Tommy Townsend. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded just inside the 30. Evades the tackler, and now some space. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
This is where you can try and get a tight end in space. They like this matchup, so they're going to let their 2 receivers to his outside run simple little short routes, hoping to suck up the secondary. And that'll free up space for their tight end on a corner route to make a big play.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Oh, the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right? Because
He's got a man complete. Still going. Touchdown, L.A. Keenan Allen, 62 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Chargers 21, Chiefs nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game. Yellow.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now here's Mahomes.
At the 39-yard line.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's third down. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. Well, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nicole Hardman, 61 yards. And the Chiefs get a bit closer.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score already down 21.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. Herbert.
At the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. Herbert on first down now. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. A run by Pacheco on second down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football. as they've got it with a third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That is caught. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco, 35 yards. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
On first down, it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's got his tight end over the middle. That's McKinney. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A shotgun snap for Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. To the air again, Herbert. And Allen's got it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Complete to number 13, Allen. First and goal, Chargers.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
At the Chiefs' 7-yard line.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's third and goal. Here's Herbert. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chiefs 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, second and 10 from the 25. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Returnable here for Davis. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And Eckler is going to pick up a Chargers first down as the tackle made at the 42.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
59. Home trips right.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's got McKinney complete to his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Up the middle with Eckler. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
In motion right is Davis. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. Darius Davis from 10 yards out. And the Chargers continue to pull away here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
Chiefs 14.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
At the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, OP. Let's go.
In motion goes the tight end. Eckler now between the tackles. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. That was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
What's that expression, life comes at you fast? In this case, the defenders came even faster. Incomplete.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on first and second down, because that leaves them third and short, third and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
Set. Set.
Touchdown, Chargers. Isaiah Spiller, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. A try here for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Chargers 49, Chiefs 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Derwin James with a pick. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Set. 380. Straight out. Ready.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, 41 yards. And the Chargers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
56, Chiefs 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A gain there of 30 big ones. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Davis now to return it. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. That's taken in by the tight end, McKitty. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Here's Herbert. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. Trey McKitty in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and the rout is on here in this first half.
63, Chiefs 14.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
14.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft and spot.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Out to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
For our Kansas City Chiefs.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And quickly they get to the line. Now Patrick going to change the play. Again, it's Pacheco. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Love his pocket awareness, able to slip out of the sack. But once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Unfortunate. That one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. Pass caught. Hits Davis on the crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On the give, this is Eckler. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Spiller. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Dumps it off for Spiller. Touchdown, Chargers. Isaiah Spiller. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers have now opened up a 7-touchdown lead. Unbelievable. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Chiefs 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And bulldozing his way through. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
It's fielded at the 45. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And the Chargers first down.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Here's Mahomes to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception's really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they...
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw here is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing. Duggan. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Duggan looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. Duggan. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
First down, Los Angeles.
Duggan will look to throw this. And this will be caught.
in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers just continue to roll. Extra point forthcoming. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Chargers 77, Chiefs 20.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Here's Duggan to throw.
And that is caught. It's Davis.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Duggan now to throw.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Point after here coming up. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Chargers 84, Chiefs 20.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And now here is another interception. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Chargers.
To throw is Duggan.
Rolling to his right.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
75 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Though CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast because this game, well decided a long time ago.
On 2nd and 10, Duggan. And that's into the hands of Eckler. Down the left sideline. Touchdown! Austin Eckler, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Chargers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the two-point try. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give right side for Pacheco. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing now is Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Butker now to add the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Here's Darius Davis on the return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Second and 10. Off play action. Dugan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Down the right sideline. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that one.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21.
A gain of 7 yards.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Dugan. This pass hauled in by Dotson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And they're going to speed things up here. From the gun on 3rd down. Dugan working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we pause for an injury here. It looks like it's Keenan Allen who's in some pain down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They'll look to throw again. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
First down, Chargers.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Again, he'll drop to throw. This one caught. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And my goodness, another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he will not make it into the end zone, but there is a flag down far side of the field, so let's see what that's all about. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
So now the Chargers are going to bring the offense back out to go for 2 here. Looking to throw. Dugan. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this... And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 20. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 133 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Michael Davis. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Throwing. Duggan. Right back to Davis. It's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Duggan looking to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Duggan. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity.